Yes guys, Tekkz here and welcome back to another episode of the Pro to Glory, the P2G. Now, in this one, it's a big one. We got our first tournament of the year. It's just 1 week. We play 4 games of FIFA against Riders, which is 2 other games. And then the big one, me and DhTekkz. I can't wait to play him again, man. We're the 2 guys in the scene. We're the 2 big dogs. We're the 2 people that people care about. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, us 2 running it back. Hopefully we get back on top this year. And, yeah. Also, it's like a 250k prize pool. So if me and my teammate Diogo win, we get 100k each. No, 50k each, but 100k combined. So first matchup, we're playing Ridders. Got Tuga and then what's funny? Ridders, we're playing Ridders. Tuga and then Donny, 2 most boring players in the scene. Really boring.
Very boring.
What you don't know? Shush, let me talk to the camera.
Oh, my bad.
We've been struggling to get practice games. XL coach is Spanish. DhTekkz coach is Spanish. They've completely avoided games with us the whole day because they don't want us to practice. So it's me and Diogo versus the world. And fuck the world.
Eat, sleep, esports, repeat.
3 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for cringiness.
Take a 10. Take a 3.
I haven't missed this feeling at all.
Right. I'm shitting myself.
Here he is, and this is your first taste. The MSDOSSARY riders from left to right in that white strip. The best thing we've got coming to your eyes this year is we can actually see each individual player icon and cursor. At the moment it's been Fnatic that have been building up perfectly well. Pele leading into R9, there's your first Travella. We may be seeing today, expect to see more of those on target and to be causing mischief for DhTekkz in the goal of MSDOSSARY riders. Fnatic still building nicely, and Mbappe maybe one of the only gold items to be used. That'll be a free kick. And already, we're seeing our first 2 set pieces on FIFA 23. Knuckleballs are pretty dangerous this year.
We just see the distance to goal, the expected goal XG, all stats that you can see on the screen right there.
Well, here's Pele now for Fnatic over the wall and into the goal. And it's only taken them 15 minutes to get cooking. Going to be 2 set pieces and 2 goals for Tekkz and Diogo. Timed it green, and unfortunately that green header was just wide to the right side of DhTekkz's goal. But that's half-time in our first opening game. Fnatic lead the way by a 0-0, and it came from a masterpiece from Pele. Find a way back, Mbappe, good feet from the riders, finds David Ginola. Pele, the goal scorer of Fnatic's opener here.
So look at.
He said about Yaya Toure doing everything, Richard. There's a perfect example of it. Happy to get back and do the dirty work. Good run, Ginola. Numbers in the box. Pele's towards that back post. Pele is there still. He looks for a second. He gets one for Fnatic.
What a counter-attack. Turnover possession in middle of the park. Did Fnatic just unleash the pace on that left-hand side.
He's R9. Looking for a third. Dancing, I can assure you this is maybe Tekkz there cooking up something special. Chance R9 has to make something happen here for the riders. He will. Normally Mr. Reliable. Once again, Will, on another edition of FIFA. This year, FIFA 23 opens up his account with the first goal in the EA Sports Cup. In 15 in-game seconds, which is milliseconds of real-life time. They've got to move this ball. Just taking more seconds out of the game, and that should do us there. Fnatic kicking off Group C with 3 points on the board. The defending FIFA E-Club World Cup champions will lose their first game here in London. Referee, blow it up. There's full time. 3 points on the board for Fnatic.
Very, very impressive performance. Handshakes all round there.
I told you, we're coming for everyone.
I think you see the reaction there from Tekkz. He knows how big of a performance that was. Also knocking the stuffing and the confidence completely out of this rider's side.
Tekkz, great performance from yourself. We were just looking at the free kick just there as well on the big screen. You looked at me and you said, Kyle, what a free kick that was. What a start it was as well to your competitive EA Sports FIFA 23 season. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, me and Diogo, we've been doing set pieces and they've been awful in the last week or 2. So I thought, you know what, Diogo, today I'm hitting them. So I hit it and we score. But yeah, I'm happy with that, man. I think margins in that game went our way. I think we dominated, but margins went our way. Margins last year didn't go our way. That's why we got quarter-final. I think we should have pushed on. I think we're the best 2v2 team. I've been telling Diogo the whole time they're not that good, and they're not.
No.
bro. We just want people to pick up points, not wins, man.
We are now playing DhTekkz Gaming, who just won. When I left, it was 5-1. I don't know what the score was, but they are looking hot. But so we're hot. Like, we're actually like hot players. Like, we're hot. I'm hot. He's hot. You know what I mean?
We'll see DhTekkz Gaming off the back of a 6-1 win after losing their first and opening game against the other unbeaten side, Fnatic, who are back after a short break in round 2. Mbappe driving, this is nice, here's R9, goes for the cutback, might get a second bite of the cherry. Mbappe, penalty, referee gives it. And it's Captain Virgil van Dijk into the book. We speak about a gift. This could be a gift for DhTekkz Gaming. And I think it's neat. There might be one that knows Zazinho, sorry. And it's a huge chance wasted. What's the save from Van der Sar? DhTekkz Gaming was to get that first goal, penalty or not, Ryan.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of games, I can assure you, end 1-0.
Exactly. That's what my initial expectation was, to have a lot of low-scoring games today.
Fnatic, nice. Tekkz back to goal. It's Mbappe. Well played. Lucio still could be alive. Pele tries to just stick a leg out of it, and that'll do us for half-time.
Wonder if there's been a... Ooh, oh my goodness. You don't want to make mistakes there at the back. That's what I'm saying with pressure. It's very, very scary to be playing out from the back. You kind of want to get the ball to your midfielders as quick as possible to try and transition from defence to attack as quick as you can.
Here's a perfect example of it, Ryan Pessoa. Zidane dancing in the box, quite literally. This Team DhTekkz will show the perfect example of a counter-attack. What a piece of skill as well. Final 15 minutes, Fnatic still a goal behind here. They were winners in their opening game against Movistar Riders. R9 could be a chance around the corner. Well played by Cafu, who seems to be everywhere for each team. It could be a shambles in the back. Cafu just about gets clear of the ball, but the Fnatic press is still relentless. They're knocking on the door, trying to find a way through. Van der Sar gets a hand on it. And it's still just about dealt with, or not, by DhTekkz Gaming. It's another wave of Fnatic pressure. Yaya Toure gets back, says, let's just sort this out. But it's still not dealt with. Pele, reverse elastico, finds R9, Tekkz will dance on the ball, he'll find the one more pass, and Van der Sar will let me have a breather.
What on earth?
I'll tell you what, little cheeky chip round the corner. R9 fumbles his lines, Mbappe was crying for it. What a 1-0 this has been, by the way.
It's been a game, an end-to-end game, a lot of chances, and they're still not done yet. Possession retained.
Massive win by Virgil van Dijk.
It's given away there. You've got to keep possession and try and go to the corner flag. Can we see another last-minute goal in back-to-back games?
Last chance. Fnatic. Diogo in possession with Ronaldo Nazaria. Finds it into down, the goal scorer of DhTekkz' only goal in this game. Still could be alive. Yaya Toure, we said he'd be influential. He is again. He wins the ball, clears it out. And DhTekkz Gaming have just got themselves 6 points back-to-back after a disappointing opening 2-0 game. The Spanish team has now found its form.
The Atlanta United, Young and Palo Neto up against Tekkz and Diogo representing Fnatic. And Ronaldo inside the box, across the goalkeeper. Van der Sar with a good save, just about claims it a second time. It's a good win of possession there from Atlanta United. Cafu just about does enough. Was he in your plans before?
He wasn't.
Has he played his way in?
You have to use him first. It's not just down to me, of course. It's a combination of both Shells and I and what we decide to use for our team. But Kyle Walker at home is incredible.
And Ronaldo, beautiful feet, ball roll, scoop turn, and finds the bottom left corner. That was Tekkz, a nice Fnatic in a 1-goal lead. And Ronaldo can't quite shrug away from Ruud Gullit. I just heard a cheer over my shoulder. I think there has been another goal between Riders and DhTekkz. We'll bring you that very, very shortly indeed. Because Atlanta United could have a ball into the box, and it is with R9. Just about does enough at the back. Van der Sar, Lucio and Van Dijk.
That seems to be the end of the first half between Atlanta United and Fnatic. Of course, Fnatic 1 goal up, Richard. Would you say they deserved it?
Yes. Simply because they've taken their chances.
Yeah.
Great ball down the line, that. Cafu into Pele. Now Yaya Toure. Couple of step-overs into Mbappe. Roulette away. Step-overs, ball roll into Patrick Vieira. He was just trying to buy a little bit of time for Diogo there, was Tekkz.
Yeah, he was. And I think he didn't mean to do the first roulette. And could we see an attack here from Atlanta? They've got a couple bodies forward. They've committed themselves offensively.
Zambrotta into Pele. Extra man's there! The counter-attack of Drews for Atlanta United. Maybe question marks over the defensive work of Fnatic. And that's how brutal FIFA esports can be. You think you're on top for 55 minutes and your opponent has one clinical counter-attack and you find yourself driven back into the game. Mbappe across goal. Van der Sar just about does enough as Cafu defensively clears his lines. Are we going to see some more late drama here at the EA Sports Cup? Game week 1. Ruud Gullit driving forward, dinks the ball into Arnhem Ronaldo. He chests it down, offloads it! David Gianola! 2-1 Atlanta United!
Wow. Great challenge there. Huge challenge there from Tekkz with Vieira.
Jarzinho also introduced as Yaya Toure gallops across. Here is the Brazilian. A bit of movement inside the box, dead stop. Cuts it back to R9, Zinedine Zidane, heel to heel. Gullit stands up well to it. And I'm just having a quick glance at the minimap. Could be a counter-attack on for Atlanta United. They rush it, and the possession once again turns over to Fnatic. João Cancelo with an expert piece of defending, and then the composure as well.
Yeah, it's great for him to play out as well. I was going to say CR7 should win that over Cafu.
Eusebio, dinked out wide to Jarzinho. Question marks yet again over João Cancelo when he answers. No, he doesn't. In fact, he does not answer. The ball ricocheted off him. Fnatic happy to take it. As it's driven short, Cafu into Eusebio. Referee says he's seen enough.
So we played 3 games. We got 4 points, which isn't good. A win, loss, and a draw. However, gameplay-wise, we're much better. We're just struggling to put the ball in the goal. So we work on that, and we should be good for this next game. Fnatic versus Falcons, Tekkz versus DhTekkz. The game everybody wants to see. So yeah, hopefully we perform and we can come out on top.
Tekkz versus DhTekkz, 2 kings in this esport.
Is that why we've left it till last? Is it the main event of the evening?
Probably.
Falcons versus Fnatic, our featured matchup here. Seen quite a few crosses being scored here over the course of play. Especially the Travella cross into the back post, or maybe even a Rabona cross where it's flowed in. I think teams have found whipping the ball into the box, maybe a successful source.
Tell you what, Route 1 this time. Here's R9, here's Fnatic!
Great save.
And there's a fantastic save from Edwin van der Sar. We spoke about some fancy football. There was nothing fancy about that one. One ball over the top, but it was a running race. R9, ball roll towards the back post. Vieira's there all the way from centre-back. Well defended, though, by Vieira on the flip side. And maybe this game is just starting to come to life now. What we've called the game of the night, the big one. Tekkz with R9 now. It's Silky in the box. He just can't quite find the exit he's looking for. He might get the bounce this time, though. On a play for Diogo. Mbappe twisted and turned. He couldn't find the bounce of the ball. 10 in-game seconds left, and that'll draw us to half-time here. It looks like, although this is our game of focus, Richard, it's been the game without the goals. There you go, half-time. Fnatic 0, Team Falcons 0. This is our final matchup. Still goalless so far, but there has been moments for Fnatic, hasn't there, Richard? Maybe a few mistakes, a few bounces gone their way, but the golden chance that Ronaldo Nazario had.
It's been a great performance by both teams. I think defensively, the Team Falcons, Gilmore and DhTekkz have held strong. They've not really allowed Fnatic that many clear-cut opportunities, especially when Tekkz gets on the ball. They sort of let him have a little bit of space, and as soon as they see that opening, they're clamping him very, very quickly. Tekkz creates a lot for this Fnatic team, and if you get if you allow Tekkz to do that to you, it's going to be a very, very, very long afternoon. You see a substitution there in the top left corner. Zidane been introduced, a little bit more offensive than Yaya Toure, gives you the 5-star ability also.
Here we go. Yaya Toure gets himself forward, could be a chance. Yaya Toure cut back, doesn't need it. I mean, for a CDM, he would have one hell of a run there.
Great press.
That is great balance. Is he onside still? Yes, he is. Eusebio. Team Falcons building nicely. Great feet in the box. Gomo had the idea to try and put on a plate for Cristiano Ronaldo that was being controlled by MSDOSSARY. They were hoping just for a moment of magic.
Sent the run from Ruud Gullit there, straight through the middle of the pitch. Probably as a bit of a decoy.
Tell you what, there's numbers here, Rich. There's Mbappe. Of options in the box. If he can mask his way around Tekkz, well defended by Virgil van Dijk. 7 minutes here, we could be on for our first 0-0 of play today. Set piece now for Team Falcons.
Good win from Diogo.
Massive switch of play, works out well though for Fnatic. Could we be on our way to a last kick of the game that could be worth 3 points? 2 minutes left plus additional time, not long left. Remember that these teams will meet again in 4 weeks' time, back here in London. 8 weeks of group action. There is a ball dispossessed. It could be a chance for Falcons to snatch 3 points at the death. Jarzinho for Team Falcons. Is there a cutback available? Referee will play the corner. We've near enough played all the time in this game.
Maybe driven straight in, Rude Hullet potentially.
Let's see. Last kick, last chance for MSDOSSARY and Goatmo. Whipped in, and the referee will blow it there. Only 0-0 here in match day 1 of the EA Sports Cup. It was the big one between MSDOSSARY and Tekkz, Fnatic and Team Falcons. And to be honest, it's probably the fairest result.
No, but realistically, we're in a tricky position for week 2. But week 2, when it comes along, this is episode 4? It's episode 4. When it comes along in like episode 9, 10, 8, whatever it is, hopefully, I don't care about the performance, I care about winning. So hopefully we win a few more games and get in that top 2, which is on the table over there, and the table's going to pop up now. Yeah, we're just getting the top 2. So let's see what happens.